want to start here because the reason why I'm in this seat right now is because Rich Eisen flying back from Germany because he was on the broadcast of the Giants and the Panthers. That game was won by the Panthers. And I know people are going to say it's not a great win. Panthers over the Giants, but somebody had to win that one. But let's give the man his flowers because they wanted to bury the dude a couple days ago or a couple weeks ago. He's done. He's finished. He got benched by Andy Dalton. But Bryce Young is still a quarterback. He's still a Heisman Trophy winner. And there are some things that we've seen over the last couple weeks that Bryce Young may not have the greatest statistical numbers, but it's showing that, look, I can still play the quarterback position. He had a touchdown yesterday. Wasn't overly great, but 15 of 25. What are you seeing, or what are the grades showing when it comes to Bryce Young, Max?
Yeah, thanks for having me on, Kirk, first of all. And yeah, I think Bryce Young is showing people why we were so high on him coming out of Alabama, right? This past week against the Giants, he had a 71.5 PFF grade. That was 10th among all quarterbacks in the NFL. And also, Kirk, it's the back-to-back weeks now where he's had a 70-plus PFF grade. He hadn't had a 70-plus PFF grade all of last season. In fact, his last time he had a 70 grade was in December of last year. Now, listen, it's too early to call on whether or not the Panthers should move on from him or keep him right now. But if he keeps playing like this, I don't think they're going to draft a quarterback. And I think Bryce Young will go into year 3 as a starting quarterback. They'll probably bring in another veteran to battle him a little bit or have as a backup. But I've been really impressed by Bryce Young over the last couple of weeks. I understand it's the Saints. I understand it's the Giants. But at the same time, he's doing well against those teams when he was kind of a disaster to start the year. So, yeah, Bryce Young definitely deserves his flowers for the last 2 weeks especially.
Do I need to bring up Daniel Jones? I mean, no touchdowns yesterday, 2 interceptions. It's like, are we just beating a dead horse at this point? Like, when it comes to Daniel Jones, are the numbers backing it up now? The grades backing up the performances that we're seeing?
Yeah, they are, honestly. Daniel Jones, like I said, Bryce Young, we don't know if the Panthers should draft a quarterback or not. We know the Giants should draft a quarterback. I think it's pretty obvious that Daniel Jones is just not going to be the guy for the Giants. And, he's had a long time as well, right? He was drafted in 2019. It's not like Bryce Young, who was only drafted a couple of years ago, right? So he's had, 6 years now to prove he's the guy. And he hasn't really done it for the Giants either. So, yeah, listen, I think this is his last year in New York, unfortunately for him. And I do think the Giants, with probably a top 10 pick in the NFL draft, if not higher than that, they'll probably be taking a quarterback with that first-round pick.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku Channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.